reported recently that after 5 attempts on the assassination attempt on Simon Ekpa is still alive and breathing. You know, what does that share with your own experience too?
Yeah, I know Simon Ekpa own surprised me because my own, I know that I'm actually surviving in the midst of adversaries, animosity and hostilities from the Tinubu supporters, Buhari loyalists and so on and so forth. But my Simon Ekpa, this is why Ekpa own comes with a big surprise to me, that Ekpa is living in Scandinavian Europe, that's Finland. How come that federal government of Nigeria could go that extreme, buying mercenaries, I think within Nigeria or without Nigeria, to attack Simon Ekpa over there in Finland? I'm telling you, it's a big econ project, very, very iconic. Trying to assassinate Simon Ekpa in Finland is a very big risk, and they actually all went down. You know what? He is doing right now great job to make sure that the modern Biafra springs up, and you can see the success recorded so far. After he wrote to NATO give Biafra recognition, he wrote to Canada recognized and allowed Biafra, and recently he has written to America, even to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump gave Biafra emancipation a great nod.
Maybe that's the reason why we see the likes of Commonwealth, hitting Abuja so strong, signaling that the powers that be is about to, unveil the kingdom of Biafra.
Yes, that's the rewriting or reshuffling of Nigeria Constitution. Nigeria Constitution was written by some persons that, craft it in a way it is gonna favor only them and their own extraction. The Constitution of Nigeria was not written in such a way that Nigeria should be for Nigerians. The Constitution was written in such a way that Nigeria belongs to the Sahel countries, which is the reason why you have Fulani from Mali, Fulani from Senegal, Fulani from Niger, Chad, and so on and so forth, gaining much better, far better than Nigerians. In this administration, in the previous administration, it was all Fulani affairs. You can see Gumi, Sheikh, and the rest of them coming out to give order in an administration that is far from their reach. You know what I mean by from their reach? They were not included. They are not among the public office holders, the management, chairman, the ministries, none of the ministry. These clerics, Gumi, and so on and so forth, they are working. They are not working in any of the ministries. They are not working in any of the government departments. That's why I'm saying that it's far away from their reach. Still, they have hand, they have say, they have to be giving orders to whoever is in charge of this administration to do this, to do that. Are they among? No. Nigeria does not belong to Nigerians as a result of our constitution. That's why Emeka Anyoko, the former Commonwealth Secretary General, led the delegates to meet Ahmed Tinubu to make sure that he work assiduously on Nigerian constitutions, to rewrite it, let it favor everybody. If they want this country to remain, the constitution must change. They must edit Nigerian constitution. There are many changes needed to be at least take effect there, because Nigerian constitution favors some persons. How could you be telling me about quota system? What do you mean by quota system? Quota system is brought into our constitution by people that want to at least favoring only Britain, favoring only the Fulani oligarchy. The constitution, if you ask me, should not be. Nigeria does not have constitution. Constitution that favor a president in the past to be receiving salary, big salary, I mean fat income going into their purses. Previous president of Nigeria is receiving salary, receiving building, cars, many accolades, many benefits. They ruled in the past. They should go and rest. Nigerian governors that ruled in the past receiving more than how many millions into their account after leaving office. We are not trying to add up the kind of benefit they got, the kind of money they have stolen from the public force when they were in service. We are talking about fresh salaries. This country is being managed by all manners of armed robbers, all manners of usurpers, all manners of bandits, garrison of what? Brigands. Look at people that serve and they should retire and work towards a successful Nigeria are the ones that are milking us at the back again. The constitution is bad, too bad. It has been going on and on and on until Alexoti said no in Abia State. No benefit should go anymore to Ojus Okano, to Theodore Oji, to Okeze Ekpa, and so on and so forth. Oti has stopped what is going on in Abia today. That's why Abia is picking up. We must do something about the constitution, and the American Yoko's initiation is welcomed by everybody.
One analyst was saying that the movement of a Commonwealth to Aso Rock signals the importance of what is coming from the above concerning a referendum of Biafra. Do you see it also from that perspective, knowing fully well that Gowon was the one who removed referendum from the Nigerian constitution? Or, Simon Ekpa handwork is already showing clearly in Abuja.
That's good. Go and remove referendum in our constitution. That's good. No country can give any aggrieved region or province within its contraption referendum. They don't give referendum. As referendum is not there, fine. Let me tell you, American went there. It's all about separation of Biafra because Nigeria as a contraption is not working anymore. Nigeria is a system that has collapsed. Are you listening to me? So what American led delegates, are doing or discussing right now with the presidency is how to, handle Nigeria to make sure that everybody go their separate way. Nigeria is not working. We are not moving forward. These people are running incessantly, often and often, over time and over time. A transactional government, a business intercourse government. You come here, you run Nigeria as a CEO, the governors, the ministers, as the stakeholders, you share the money only for your families and leave the center. Nigerians are dying. So what are we saying? What this man is discussing with Tinubu this time around is how to make sure that Nigeria works by everybody going their separate way. Referendum or no referendum, Nigeria can't give us referendum. Biafra will go their way. It is the United Nations that will put everything in order, especially the Commonwealth of Nations, which Emeka Onyoko was once a Secretary General.
Yes, they also briefed him, from what we understand, on the development, because darker days ahead in Aso Rock. That was what the analyst was saying concerning the high-profile visit to Aso Rock. One thing we want to share here is that, after the assassination attempt on Mazi Simon Ekpa, the fact is that Mazi Simon Ekpa started trailing the assassins from anywhere they are in the world, unknowingly to them. But unfortunately, the bullet came and they missed their target. What is actually the problem of Simon Ekpa and Nigerian government?
Nigerian government is aggrieved over Simon Ekpa hard working. Simon Ekpa has been working assiduously for how many years now since incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which of course we know his hard work, his industriousness is the reason why the fire of Biafra is still aglow. He is a military man. In Finland, you cannot assassinate an assassin. Military men, they are very good on that. You can't kill a killer. Yes, he worked well in the Finnish ministry. And you see, for you to get a sniper, you need a sniper. But Nigerian sniper can never outsmart the Finnish sniper. Nnamdi Kanu is a great man today because of what Ekpa is doing in Europe. And Nigerian government, all the public office holders who are disgruntled in Nigeria are frowning their faces at Simon Ekpa's job. He has done a lot. He has gotten big achievements as a result of what he's doing in Finland.
He has, because
and it's better than any Igbo man or Hanese man now.
Yes, he has international lobbyists. He have this written to Elon Musk. The U.S. government are also signaling, the understanding coming from Simon Ekpa. In Africa, Nnamdi Kanu said that unless Biafra come, Africa will not rise, and including Nigeria. At this point, what is your take on that?
Africa will always be down when Kanu is still down in the jungle as a lion, meaning that Biafra is still, trying to spring up. Africa is going to be free when Biafra absolutely springs up. That is when we will see Africa shining like a candle on the mountain top. And the person that would have culminated that is that man, Igbo man, Biafra, as a nation. Biafra is a country that is coming, and every black man eyes on this continent is gonna be what? Open wide to understand what the white is doing, to understand what the Fulani House oligarchy they are doing to Nigerian people, to understand what is happening in Congo, Mombasa, why Congo is still at war after 1960s independence. Congo is still fighting. They are going to open the eyes of the Ambazonians and the Cameroonians. Why are they at war with the Ambazonians? They will know all the excesses, all the anomalies, everything that went wrong with France. France is the one holding Cameroon till date. Cameroon is not experiencing peace. Mali is not experiencing peace. Either Cote d'Ivoire neither Cote d'Ivoire and the Togo. I don't know what I understand. So it is Nnamdi Kanu. It's all about Biafra. What Biafran people will do on the continent will chop the white supremacists. Africa is coming up. Then again, Simon Ekpa, attack on Ekpa, I still insist. It is a very, very iconic, project. Iconic project, Econ project, two of them are the same. How could somebody across the border assassination is a big venture. It's a business that Nigeria has started, and they are not going to finish it. Because it could be that they did Omo Anyanwa Danana West. Instead of the sun rising from the east, if they actually succeeded on getting that young man, the sun is going to rise from the west. So they can't change it. It takes a hard man to look for a hard man.
Yeah, because he was busy trailing them.
Yes,
he's
an intelligent officer. So attack on Ekpa is quite different from attack on me. I was attacked within this contraption Nigeria because all around me are enemies and adversaries, and the kind of hostilities I met 3 days ago, it shocked me because a man approached me and slapped me saying I'm criticizing the government, and I think if not because of the neighborhoods all around us, the neighborhood officers are watching us, I think it would have gotten to a fatal stage because he actually understands that he met me at the moment. I don't need to tell the stories, but he himself, and even I left, like a coward. I think there would have been a repetition of that. But because I expressed myself as an Igbo man, I think that guy, an Igbo proverb says, could start counting his teeth with his tongue. Okay, because I did him something he will never ever forget in life.
Greatness is Igbo. I read it a few days ago. I was amazed that an Igbo man was the first president of Gambia. An Igbo man was the first president of Sierra Leone. An Igbo man was the first military head of state of Sierra Leone. An Igbo man. Somebody Christopher Okoro Cole, and somebody Yahya Kanu. These are Igbos of the 15th century, showing signs that Igbos were one of the major migrants who settled in Lagos State, and therefore we have Lagos Igbo. What actually, and that the Igbos are not going anywhere in Lagos because Lagos, that's the claim of one international analyst trying to dive into the issue of Lagos. Igbo must go Lagos. He said that Igbos is Lagos and Lagos is Igbo, and in the amalgamation too, it is not a southern protectorate, while Lagos State remains a colony.
British protectorate, yes. So that's it. It reminds me that the first Igbo textbook was written by a Sierra Leonean Igbo. I just want to add to what you said about Gambia, Sierra Leone, their head of state and president. The first persons are from Igbo extraction. Then I want to tell you that after all orthography of 1961, in regard of Igbo language or Igbo textbook, the first Igbo author was a Sierra Leonean Igbo. They were deported from America as slaves. They settled in Freetown, and there Igbo alphabet started. I'm talking about centuries ago, and the first author, Igbo textbook author, was a Sierra Leonean Igbo. Many of them are still in Sierra Leone today, doing great job for that country to survive. No wonder Sierra Leone, after Tejankaba and the Sanko the military junta that killed many Sierra Leoneans. I think with the help of the Igbo tribe, the people that speak Igbo there, the people that have Igbo culture there, Sierra Leone did not witness any problem in that country again. Then again, I want to chip in something. It is due to the Igbos being one of the most popular tribe or extractions in Sierra Leone that when what do you call the name of that virus that come out that time from Congo?
Coronavirus.
Ebola spring from that axis of Guinea, Sierra Leone. You know, they are Guinea, Liberia. They are all sharing borders, but because of Igbo man's presence, because of the kind of love that God has on Igbo man, bros, they contain spreading of Ebola in Sierra Leone. It didn't do much havoc there. Igbo man is a great man, and I want to shock you that the first agitator for Biafra is not originally Igbo, originally from Anambra, as they know Ojukwu is, but originally James Bialy is settled in Sierra Leone before getting to Nigeria here when he fought the British hard. James Bialy lived once in America, brought to America here, to Nigeria here, and then migrated into Britain, where he worked with the military as a military engineer in the Britain. James Bialy was his name, and Igbo. Ojukwu did not start it. James Bialy and the rest of them started agitation for Biafra many years ago when the colonialist was doing much havoc across Africa. James Bialy agitated for separation of Igbo man as Biafras.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.